Hey, it's Nick and I'm back. Today I wanted to show you my sports bet tracking spreadsheet. This is the spreadsheet I made and used to track all of my sports betting. So it captures all these different stats so I can figure out what's working and what's not for me. So I will share this with you. And yes, these are all real numbers, so I will show you, what's working and what's not, how much I've won and so on. And if you're new to sports betting, I'll explain a little bit about how it works as well. So first we start with the bet tracking sheet. This is where I capture all of the bets I've placed. So just going through it column by column, and first of all I use the same color scheme I use on all my spreadsheet templates, where yellow is user input, blue is drop down lists, and orange are formulas. So for each bet I place, I put one new row in here, put the date of when I place it, what sport it is, NFL, football, basketball, so on, what sportsbook site I use, when is for pregame. So there's kind of two main types of bets here. This is a bet that's placed before the game actually starts, and then I also have live bets. These are bets that are placed while a game is in progress. So if you're watching football and you go, oh, this team's definitely going to win, you can place a bet in the middle of the game. And then main types of bet, we have single. This means your bet relies on a single outcome, such as this player is going to score a TD, the Cincinnati Bengals to win the game, so on. Parlay is where you have to string together a couple of things to win the bet. So I think this one was a Kittle plus Christian McCaffrey touchdown. 4 touchbacks. There were 4 games this weekend. I needed to have 4 touchbacks on all 4 kickoffs, and so on. So parlay multiple events, and that can be within one game, one single game. You need to have multiple things going, or string together things from multiple games. And then bet is either my money or bonus bet. So I can explain more later. The wager is how much money you're placing on the bet. So $1, $5, a $25 bet. And the odds, this is how much you're possibly going to win, is determined based on how large the odds are. So I made another little graphic over here to explain this. So the odds can be either positive or negative. If they're positive, that means the sportsbook thinks it's less likely to happen. So there's a high risk for you as a player, but there's a potential for a big reward. So for example, if the odds are plus 1,000, you bet $1, you would get $11 back. You would get your $1 bet plus $10 of profit. Conversely, if the bet is minus 1,000, that means the sportsbook think it is very more likely to happen. So it's a lower risk, but the reward is much smaller. So a $1 bet would only net 10 cents in profit. So you'd get your dollar back plus 10 cents, $1.10. So I found out, I think most of the money I've made is in this general area. But yeah, that's what we'll get into more later too, is I tracking all the stats here, so you can see for bets that are with odds 1,000 or more, I'm only 2 for 47. So less than 4% win rate, and I've only won $27. Whereas conversely, with anything that's great or less than minus 250, I'm 50 and 9 or 84%. So, and then a detail is just what it is, what I picked, what I'm relying on. And then I have a drop down list here. So if I just place it, it's open. And then based on the result, uses conditional formatting to change the color. And then I have a bunch of formulas over here, which are used for the stats and summary. So if we just unhide this column first, changes the plus or minus into a value. Then I have one column here is for positive odds, another one's for negative odds, so potential winning, which is saying so as long as this value is greater than 0, it picks one of these. So when I first started doing it, I pretty much only did positive bets until lately I started doing a lot more negative bets. But I keep these hidden. You don't need to mess with those. If you add more rows, you can just drag these formulas down. So I have a bunch of formulas in here, mostly just if-then statements to help track all the odds and the winnings here. So this is where all the data is entered. I had a huge losing streak here, but most of these were bonus bets, so that wasn't my money. And then started to get a little better, but also started to be more safe here. So that's where all the data is entered. So now we go to the summary, starting over here. So I just started this at the beginning of 2023. So this column, I'm keeping track of the money that actually goes in and what comes out. So to get started, you have to deposit something. So here I started with DraftKings. I deposited $10 of my own money. Now, the whole reason I started doing this sports betting was because when you first sign up, almost every site will give you some kind of bonus. So in this case, I think DraftKings gave like $200 bonus when you first sign up after depositing $10. So you can just see right away, within a couple of days, I actually won, and I was able to withdraw $275. So the way bonus bets work is, a bonus is you can only use that money to bet. You can't withdraw it. So you have to actually win something in order to turn that into what I would call real money, which you can then withdraw. So that's what I'm calling, like in the spreadsheet, my money is withdrawable money. So here, like I won, so I turned bonus bets into real money, was able to withdraw that. So right here, I'm adding up all the money that I've put into different sports books. So you can see the red is what I've deposited. So I've put in a total of 125 of my own dollars. I've taken out $1,028 of winnings. So right now, my total profit, I am ahead by $903. So this is after placing 388 bets so far in 2023. 259 of those were my money, withdrawable cash, and then 129 of those were bonus bets. And a lot of sites will do specials where if you bet your own money, if you lose, they'll give you another bet of the same amount in bonus bets. And you can see there's the main sports books I've used so far: DraftKings, MGM, FanDuel, and Tipico. So then looking at more of my stats here, largest wager was $50, one of the bonus bets. My average is way down to only $4 a bet. My largest potential win was then only $3,000, which I did not win. Average potential winning is only $56 a bet. My largest actual win was $180, and average win is $9. So my total winnings is $1,406. But as you can see here, my money bets, I have not withdrawn all the money that I've won. I've taken a lot of that and then bet some of it to try to make even more winnings. And you can see I've had $1,161 of bonus bets, which is a little bit sad that I've only won this much money. Is not much more than the bonus bets themselves. But I think I've been a lot more. Like if you go down here, my money, I've won 124, lost 133. So I'm at 48% win percentage for my money. So I'm a little more conservative when it's withdrawable money on the line. And when it comes to the bonus bets, I've only won 20% because I'm I'm a lot more risky with the bonus bets. So on the bonus, I'm probably more on this side, where it's a higher risk but higher reward. And when it comes to my money, I'm doing more low risk, small reward. And then I've got it broken down by all the odds too, so you can see exactly what set you're having the most success at. So I'm having a lot of success, when the odds are below minus 250, but the average win is only 40 cents. And the problem with this is even, one loss, if you're betting $1, say on all these, one loss really sets you back because it takes multiple wins to overcome that one loss. Whereas when you're betting the plus side, you're making a lot more on the wins. And then a single versus parlay. On single outcomes, I'm a lot more successful at 45%. Parlay is only 20%, but usually parlays are more risky, therefore the rewards are higher, so the average win is higher than singles. And then pregame, so this is making bets before games start, 31%. Now live games 47-11, so 81% wins. But again, because a lot of these, like when you're making a bet, like you're much more sure of the outcome, so the odds for live ones that I'm betting on are a lot lower, so the reward is lower, so the average win is very low. So overall, I'm 150 wins, 232 losses, winning percentage of 38.7%. Got 6 bets open right now, so my potential winnings of the open bets, if I were to win all 6 of these, I would make another $42. And a little chart here showing the same thing. And then I've also got it broken down by sport as well. So for the NFL, it's 13-74, so about 15% wins. Or 57% of my total winnings. NBA, pretty bad, 4 out of 14. Not really a baseball fan or baseball follower, but I've been betting a lot on it over the summer, and I actually have a 53.6% win percentage there, but also the average win is very low because I've been betting very small amounts of money on those. Soccer, which I was including the Women's World Cup in MLS, just to keep it simple. Not great, 37%. College basketball, 34%, and golf, 1 for 3. And then I also have this broken down by sportsbook. So for DraftKings, I percentage at 47. MGM was 40. FanDuel was only 13%. But again, these were a lot more bonus bets, which I was being more risky on. And then 1 for 4 on Tipico. So again, another thing, if you're wondering which site to use, maybe you only want to start on one. Well, which one has the most number of bonus bets? So far, that has been MGM number 1, FanDuel number 2. And the amount, bonus bets, total amounts. So when it actually comes to total, DraftKings was number 1 with the most amount of bonus bet cash. So that's pretty much it. So yeah, you can see when I started out, I was getting a lot more bonus, and some different sites will allow you to do bonuses in different amounts. So DraftKings, you had to do $25 increments. With FanDuel, you could do $5 increments. And so as you can see, as we went down, started doing more baseball, started doing a lot lower, just especially if it was my own money, only doing like $1 or $2. So here's an open one: women winning the USA women winning the World Cup, which bet 250s. If they win, I'll win $8, but not looking too great right now. We'll see. So yeah, there you have it. As always, I will put the link in the description where you can download this spreadsheet If you have any questions or suggestions, please let me know. Thanks for watching. See ya.